Hello everyone, welcome back to English class. Today we are going to continue here our previous poem, and the poem name is Wind. As you can see here, it is composed by Subramanya Bharati. Let me tell you a facts about this poem. This poem is basically a Tamil poem which is composed by Subramanya Bharati, but it has been translated from Tamil into English by A.K. Ramanujan, a very famous poet. Let's move ahead towards the explanation part of this poem. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Weakling means what? Weak people. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives. Crumbling heart, the wind god winnows and crushes them all. In this first stanza, the poet is basically talking about the attitude of the strong wind and the destruction made by the strong wind. The poet knows the power of the wind. He understands that the strong wind is very much powerful. It can create very much destruction, and that is why the poet is making a request to the wind to come softly. Don't come with a high speed. The poet is requesting the wind to blow softly, to come softly. Otherwise, he had fear that there will be destruction. And that is why he is making request again and again. So many requests. What kind of request? The poet makes request to the wind not to break the shutters of the window. Now, what is the meaning of the shutters? Shutter means what? Wooden or the cover on the outside of a window. So he makes a request to the wind not to shutter, not to break the cover of the window, not to throw the papers, not to throw down the books on the shelf. But the wind is not listening the request of the poet. The wind ignores all requests made by the poet. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. When the poet realizes that the wind is not ready to listen the request of the poet, then the poet starts blaming the wind to bring rain again. Further, he just reminds the wind what kind of destruction are made by the wind. He says that, look what you did, wind, because the wind made so many destruction. The wind threw everything down. The wind tore the pages of the books. He made so many destruction. Because the poet is blaming the wind that the wind has thrown everything down and disorganized everything. Further, the poet is telling to the wind that you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Through this line, the poet is telling to the wind that you are very much clever. The poet is addressing the wind as the clever, and he is telling that you are very much clever in making fun of the weak people, weak thing. By this, the poet means that when a strong wind blows, all the things which are fragile, weak, and feeble break easily. And that is why the wind has broken everything. Basically, through these lines, the poet wants to convey us that the wind is very much powerful and it is breaking everything that comes in his way. He says that the weak houses are falling, the doors are breaking down, the beam which was supporting the roof of the building is falling, and all the things made of wood material are falling. In fact, the people are unable to stand properly due to the heavy wind and they are falling. All the living things which are weak are either breaking down or falling. The people are scared of the wind and their heart are beating at the faster rate. Further, let's move ahead. In this first stanza, few lines are more. Crumbling hearts, the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here, what is the meaning of winnows? Winnows means what? Fatakna. To separate the grain from the waste material. In the last line of this stanza, the poet is addressing the wind as God. He has compared the people with wheat, that is food grain, and says that as we winnow the wheat to separate the grain from the waste material, similarly, the wind god separates the strong people from the weak people. Due to heavy and strong wind, all the weak things fall and get destroyed. Try to understand the concept of this poem. The poet goes on and say that in this kind of destructions are made by the wind. The wind is not ready to listen any request, and it creates so many destructions. It destroys everything what comes into the way of the wind. Let's move ahead towards the second stanza. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practices to firm the body, make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Further, here in the last or the second stanza, the poet is giving us a message. What kind of message? The poet is telling that the wind will not listen to us. So, instead of requesting the wind, we should prepare ourselves. We should build strong homes, strong houses, close the door tightly so that the wind does not enter at home. We should make our body strong and our heart firm so that we can face these difficulties and overcome all the challenges. He says that by doing all these things, the wind will become friends with us. Here, the poet means that problems. Through this poem, the poet wants to convey a message to us that the problems would come in our life. We should make ourselves strong enough to overcome them. Even hurdles in our life makes us stronger and helps us to explore our inner strength. The poet elaborates that the wind blows all the things which are very weak and fragile. Only those things which are strong remain and survive. Further, the poet is telling the friendship of wind is good and we should praise his friendship every day like a god. Here also, the poet gives us a message. What is that message? The message is that we should never cry, we should never consider ourselves weak when problems, barriers come in our life. Instead of crying, instead of being hopeless, we should see them as an opportunity to explore our ability and strength to face them with courage. These problems make us mentally and physically strong, and one day will come, then we will overcome the hardship of the life. So, this was all about the explanation part of this poem. You can see here the difficult words along with their meaning. So, please learn these all difficult words along with their meaning after writing from the glossary. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.